Hello, my name is Dennis Mikhailov, and I'm the Director of Sales at Cloudsquare. Cloudsquare is a Salesforce implementation partner that has built various products and integrations catered to the financial services sector. For today's demo, I'm going to focus on a product called Broker Suite. It's a product that sits on top of Salesforce, and it's specifically designed for brokers servicing the merchant cash advance sector. The demo will cover a couple of key features that come along with this application around the submission process, matching the merchant to the right lender, tracking the submissions once they go out, and inputting offers. So let's get started with the demo. So what you're looking at right now is an opportunity record, and you have your Broker Suite statuses, app in, app missing info. So if we're waiting on some bank statements or additional steps from the merchant, we can status it as missing info. Underwriting, that's when the submissions go out. Approvals is when you get some offers back. Contracts going out, contracts coming in, and of course funding this merchant with some capital. Right below you have your various tabs. You see you have your submissions and offers tab, again, which is something that I'm going to highlight for you all today. And then just some general information on the merchant. So looks like James Crowfoot is the CEO. He's inquiring, he's looking for some capital for his business. He's looking for $25K for expansion. And let's fast forward. Let's assume that we got our funding application back along with the supporting bank statements, and we're ready to submit this deal to the funders that I'm partnered with. So all I have to do is just navigate to the submissions tab. And once I click the submit button, I am essentially given a list of lenders that are a good fit to fund this merchant. So at the top, I have essentially information on the merchant, their credit score, average bank deposit amounts, average bank deposit counts, negative days, NSFs, average daily balance. And right here you have a couple of different filters. So you have all my, I can filter by qualified lenders based off of the lender criteria. So, given this merchant's info and what the funding application displayed, along with the bank statements, it looks like all these lenders would be a great fit to provide this merchant with some capital. You can also filter by not qualified lenders if you'd like to see, why the other lenders that I work with would not fund this merchant. So when I filter by not qualified, it looks like the minimum monthly deposit amount is $5,500, $5K, $6K for all these various lenders, but my average here is $250. Again, we're dealing with some test data, so some of the lender criteria, actually all of the lender criteria is not accurate here, and during the implementation you would get an opportunity to add all your lenders, add their criteria, so that way we can get you guys some proper matching. So let's navigate back to the qualified lenders. And let's assume that I want to submit to the top three. So we have Alternative Business Financial Services, for Financial, and Capitus. I could add custom submission notes, so seeking 25K for expansion. I could have different notes by funder, and and then I can just navigate to the Files tab. Once I navigate to the Files tab, essentially given a list of all the files that are associated with this opportunity, such as the funding application and the bank statements. Let's assume I don't want to submit all the files. I want to hold off on the February bank statement because it's outdated, but I definitely want to send the March, April, and May. Once I navigate back to the Lenders tab, I have everything that I need at this point to submit. And before I click the submit button, just wanted to make one final point. You could match against any criteria that you'd like. This is completely dynamic. If you want to shift the columns around, or if you want to match against other data points, this is 100% customizable. and at your discretion. You don't even need to work through us to change any of the filters around. So now let's submit this out. Let's find this merchant a home. So all I have to do is click the submit button. Once I click submit, I have my stage automatically updated to underwriting. If I go to the submissions tab, the statuses of these lenders is submitted. Here are my custom notes. Here are my submission records, my emails, the CCs, the BCCs, and the time that we submitted this merchant to the lenders. So that concludes the submissions piece. Now let's move on to the offers piece. So when I want to create new offers, all I have to do is click on the new offers button, and Salesforce automatically tells me which lenders I submitted to. So I don't have to even think twice. I have a list of all my lenders. So let's assume Fora Financial got back to us. They want to do the 25K, and it's a merchant cash advance with a 1.25 buy rate with a 1.40 factor, daily payback. Let's assume that it's 33K, and we have a 600 payment over 3 months via ACH. I could even add whatever notes I'd like, and I save this offer record. Now, when I save the offer record, the status automatically went from underwriting to approved. When I go back to my submissions tab, this status automatically updated to offers received. And when I navigate to my offers tab, I have my offer record that I just inputted. And if I'm a rep, I can just get on the phone, start pitching the merchant, trying to get this merchant some capital. So that concludes today's demonstration. If you all have any further questions about Broker Suite or our services, feel free to reach out to us at cloudsquare.io. Thank you.